This dish is for the zucchini lovers out there. If you're not a zucchini lover, you might just become one after trying this, so you at least have to try it once. My mom used to make a spicy zucchini with tomatoes dish, and I love the way both the flavors of zucchini and tomatoes came together. This is a bit of a variation on her traditional version, but it does keep the main theme of zucchini and tomatoes. We're going for a mix of earthy, savory, spicy, with a slight touch of sweet and tangy flavors. We'll start by cooking the zucchini. You'll need 1 large onion, coarsely chopped, so about this size, an inch of ginger, minced, 5 to 6 zucchini, halved lengthwise, and julienne, each half, about a 1/4 inch thick. And I'm showing a few pictures of the size so you kind of get an idea. For your spices, you'll need 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, a couple of dried red peppers, a few cloves and black pepper seeds, 5 to 6 methi seeds. You'll also need 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of red pepper. The amount of red pepper should be adjusted to the level of spice you want to create in your dish. Half a teaspoon of garam masala and a 1/4 teaspoon of Amchoor powder, which is dried mango powder. You're going to start by heating some vegetable oil in a large saucepan. Once the oil is heated, add the onions, ginger, dried red peppers, cloves, and black pepper seeds. Continue to saute the onion mixture until the onions start to brown. Add the cumin seeds and saute for about a minute. Go ahead and add the methi seeds at this point as well. Add the remainder of the spices and saute for about 30 seconds. Add the zucchini and fold it into the spice mix. Cover 3/4 of the way. Continue folding at a 4 to 5 minute interval for about 15 minutes, keeping it covered 3/4 of the way. Add a teaspoon of salt or salt to taste and continue folding, keeping it covered once again 3/4 of the way. Once you see the zucchini starts to turn translucent and it starts to caramelize, take a couple out to test to see if they're done, and they should be slightly firm and you should be able to cut them fairly easily. In other words, they should be al dente. Average cooking time is about 20 to 30 minutes. Once cooked, take them out of the pot and set them aside. As a note, you can serve the zucchini as is with rice or as a side with a main course. It goes great with chicken or fish. For today, we're serving this with a tomato sauce, so that is what we'll be making next. We're going to be using San Marzano canned tomatoes. I really love the sweet flavors of the tomatoes, and we're also going to be using the bitter and earthy flavors of the sauce. Take out 4 tomatoes and go ahead and dice them. Take out about 1 to 1.5 cups of the sauce. You'll also need garlic, 1 teaspoon of Amchoor powder, and some of the things that you're not seeing here, you'll need some basil leaves and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. In a saucepan where you initially made the zucchini, add some olive oil, and add the garlic and the diced tomatoes and saute for about 5 minutes or until you reach this consistency. Mix in some sliced basil leaves and Amchoor powder and add the sauce and salt to taste. Simmer for about 5 minutes or until you see this consistency. For my plating, I've coated the plate with a single layer of the tomato sauce and placed the zucchini around on top of the sauce. I've garnished it with some basil leaf and it gives an amazing aroma. The flavors you get from this are earthy, spicy nose from the zucchini as well as the sauce, contrasted by the acidity in the tomatoes and the sweetness. It's really quite good. Try it and do let me know what you think.